What's going on, everybody? Hitting you with a very late night video surrounding the Brooklyn Nets, and we got ourselves a monster blockbuster trade that just happened with the Brooklyn Nets. The big three in Brooklyn is officially dead. The Brooklyn Nets have officially traded Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns. In exchange, the Nets will be acquiring Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jae Crowder, and 4 first-round picks, as well as a pick swap for Durant. This just literally broke about a couple of minutes ago. Just a couple of minutes ago. So essentially, it's over. The dream of the big three is over. Sean Marks did what they had to do at this point. You're not winning with this team. There's no point in keeping Kevin Durant here. You sell him high while he's got some value now. And the Nets have officially now traded away Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant in the past few days. I don't even know what to say. And I'm not shocked by the trade. That's what when I say I don't know what to say, it's not that I'm not shocked that this happened. I'm just disappointed. Because all this greatness that could have happened with the Nets just a few years ago is gone. And all we got was stress, anger, frustration, malcontent, and only one playoff victory. And just like that, in a span of a year and a couple of months, in a span of a year and a half, when the Nets had 3 of the 10 best players in the NBA at one point, with Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. A year and a half later, 1 playoff series win, and all 3 are gone before we even hit the trade deadline. Remember, just this point last year, James Harden was being traded for Ben Simmons. And just like that, 1 year later, Kyrie Irving is gone, and now Kevin Durant is gone. But I like a couple of the players they got back. This team is clearly now building for the future. Obviously. And now you're getting back 2 really good young players. In Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, who I like a lot. And I had a feeling if there's one team that was going to trade with the Nets, it was going to be Phoenix. Because they have everything that the Nets want. Picks and young talent. And now the Nets are a team. The Nets are now a team that is rebuilding. It's over. The dream of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving is over. It's over. At this point, maybe it's just time for this team to start selling off some of these veteran players too. And try to get some younger assets on this team. The Nets are... And the thing is, though, 4 first-round picks. So a lot of those first-round picks the Nets lost in the James Harden trade, they're getting them right back. You have 2 young core players now in Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. You could build around the other young players you have on this team, like Cam Thomas and Nicolas Claxton. Cam Thomas now immediately becomes maybe your number 1 scorer on this team with Durant gone. Nicolas Claxton is your foundational piece at center. You got veterans like Dinwiddie. Harris is still here. You still got Seth Curry. I don't know what they're going to do with Ben Simmons now. I mean, if I had to throw together a lineup right now, I'd probably say it would be Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges. I don't know who you put at power forward. Dorian Finney-Smith, I guess. and Nicolas Claxton. I did not. I expected something like this to happen. I didn't think the Nets were going to keep Kevin Durant. I just didn't think it would happen hours before the trade deadline. I didn't. I didn't think that this was going to happen right now. I thought if a trade could have happened, it would have happened just around the deadline. And it's been a very active night so far in terms of trades. But just like that, the championship reign is over. The Nets are officially in rebuild mode. They could still be a playoff team this year. They will probably still be a playoff team this year. But they're not a championship team anymore. And you know what? I'm honestly not that disappointed. Because why would you keep a 34, 35-year-old Kevin Durant if you're not going to win a championship? You trade him away. When Kyrie got dealt, you trade away Durant and you get the most value you can. Now the Nets have 4 first-round picks at their arsenal, along with a good amount of young talent now on this team. It's just a shame that this big three couldn't work out the way that it could have. It is. That's the one thing I will say I'm very disappointed about, is that I was really having high hopes for this big three. And unfortunately, it didn't work. Drama was more about the Nets than success. It was just literally 3.5, 4 years of drama, injuries, nonsense. Every single day for 4 years. And all we had to have for it, all we had out of this as Nets fans, was one playoff series win. That's it. So while I am very sad that this happened, while I am disappointed that it had to come down to this, at the same time, this is what's best for the team. You are not going to win with the currently team you had constructed. Even with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, you are still not winning. You're still not winning. And now Durant can go over there to Phoenix, where he's got DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, and Devin Booker. And he can go over there and try to win a championship. And now the Nets have a nice core on their team of Spencer Dinwiddie, Nicolas Claxton, Sharpe, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, Jae Crowder, Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, and whoever else is still on this team. You got a nice young core now that you can look to build up. And you have draft picks now that you've been able to get back after trading Durant. So, in the end, while it's a very bitter pill to swallow, at the same time, all I'm going to say about this at the same time, this was the right decision to make. It really was. This was the right decision to make for the Brooklyn Nets. As much as I'm disappointed that it had to end like this, the Nets did the right thing for them. They needed to trade Durant. There's no point in keeping Kevin Durant on this roster if you know you are not winning this year. And you're getting back, like I said, a bunch of good young players. Mikal Bridges now can be more of a focal point offensively. He's scoring 17 points a game. Cam Johnson scoring 14 points per game. You have 4 good young players you could build around now with Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, and Nicolas Claxton. Those 4 guys can be key players to build around going into the future. That's the positive. The negative is the Nets fans out there dreaming for a championship, it's over. It ended when Kyrie Irving got traded to Dallas. It was over. But now either way, Mikal Bridges is only 26 years old. Cam Johnson's only 26 years old. These kids are just going into their prime. This is going to be a very interesting time now for the Brooklyn Nets. Ticket sales are going to go down. Interest in the team is going to go down. The Nets as a team now overall are going to go down in terms of NBA interest. But overall, this is the best thing for this team going forward. Because how much longer can you deal with drama, failure, off the field stuff, or off the court stuff, injuries? You need to start seeing results. And as a Nets fan, good job by Sean Marks. And I mostly applaud him for getting 4 first-round picks back. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to go forward. But either way, this is a late breaking news video that I'm giving you tonight. Kevin Durant has officially been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Phoenix Suns tonight in exchange for Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jae Crowder, 4 first-round picks, and a pick swap for Durant. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section on this breaking news story surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. This is big news. But you guys let me know in the comment section. And I hope all you guys have a great rest of your night. And as a Nets fan, it's a new beginning. It's a new era. The Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving era is dead. It's over. Now, it's a new era of Nets basketball. And let's see where this era is going to take us next. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Take it easy, and let's go Brooklyn Nets. As always, it's a Nets world, and we're all just living in it.